everybody, I'm Liz.
And I'm Kolton.
And every year, my husband will come on and we get to talk books because he's not a book reader. So first, for this video, we are going to do my lovely cover challenge where he gets to look at book covers and tries to guess the synopsis from the book cover. So I've chosen 5 books, 3 of which I have physically read, and we'll see how well he does. First, we have Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ning. What is it about?
Woman swimming. It's a deep, heartfelt portrait of a family.
Well, I mean, that is what's in the New York Times blurb, so yes.
Story of a woman and her divorce from her husband.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
It is about a girl who drowns in a lake, and it's kind of the fallout of the family afterwards.
No.
And then the reader...
Doesn't look like she's drowning.
I know. It's a little bit of poor,
Acting?
advertisement. Anyway, it just, like, the reader finds out what happened to her, and also all the choices the family's made in the past that kind of brought her to be found into the lake, drowned. And while the family's figuring everything out, everything falls apart. And that is why it is a heartfelt portrait of a family.
Hmm.
Next, we have Uprooted by Naomi Novik.
Middle Ages, this person's a witch, or has magical powers. Knowing you and your books that you read, it is probably her trying to fight against the monarchy and find love along the way.
No. But you are right. Our main character is a witch of sense. She has magical powers. She doesn't know about it until this book.
Okay.
Basically, the wood is evil, and it kills its inhabitants. And people go missing, people go into the wood, they go mad and crazy and infected with, like, curses and stuff. Every 10 years, a wizard called Dragon takes a girl from her town to basically, essentially, like, fight the wood.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my god. And and then after the 10 years they are released to go and do whatever they want. This year it's her turn to be taken. And she doesn't know she has powers until she's captured by him and he trains her how to use her powers.
Against the wood.
Against the wood.
Okay.
Next, we have Stronger, Faster, and More Beautiful by Arwen, Elys, Dayton. I have not read this book yet.
Is it something like Kanye West?
No.
Better, faster, stronger?
Gotta work it. that don't kill me. It will only make me stronger.
We can rebuild her. We can make her better. No.
What do you think it's about?
Probably futuristic era where everyone tries to be beautiful. Oh, what's that one movie where Repo, but less dark and less music.
Are you done?
It's basically where people get beautiful.
Kind of. I mean, this is like it meshes with, like, our modern day beauty standards and how, like, in the future things get warped. So we have 2 characters. They're brother and sister twins. Basically, both of their bodies are falling apart. Each organ system is failing for each one. And in order to have one person survive, they're putting all the healthy organs into one body. So essentially they're killing one to have the other one live.
Is there a lucky hat involved?
Oh my god, of course you would think of that.
This is a Grey's Anatomy, like, reference.
Yes. One of our biggest fights of our high school relationship involved a Grey's Anatomy episode where there were 2 5-year-old twins, both sick.
And they basically do this.
And it's kind of like this.
But the one that is dying has a lucky hat, and she gives it to the one that's gonna live.
Yes.
How is it a lucky hat?
I sobbed like a baby. And he laughed. Because it's not a lucky hat. But it's the sentimentality. It's the sentiment that counts. Anyways, I sobbed like a baby and he laughed. And we got into a fight about it. There's 2 sick kids. They're going to make one healthy at the other's expense. And it's a lot about our beauty standards and how we're changing medicine to make people supposedly better, even though it might not be all that ethical.
Okay.
Okay.
If there's a lucky hat, let me know.
Okay. I will. Next we have Neverworld Wake by Marisha Pessl. I have not read this book either, but I feel like I have a somewhat understanding based upon the synopsis in the dust jacket. So, your turn.
It's kind of like that first book where someone dies at a lake. And people try to figure it out.
Okay.
Like Riverdale.
Like Riverdale.
Drama.
Drama!
Drama! She dies at a lake. And gets covered in sand. Nothing else.
It looks like the start of the story is very much so like Until Dawn, the video game. You have a band of friends, they're going to a manor. A couple of years back, their friends died, but there's no answers to the death. One of the characters trying to figure out what happened, why they're dead. And then a mysterious man pops up at the doorstep and freezes time.
That's not weird.
Because that just sounds interesting and weird, and yeah. Anyway, the last book is The Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. What is it about?
There's no such thing as safe.
Da-da-da.
I don't know. I just know there's guitar music. Originally, before I read There's No Such Thing as Safe, I was seeing it as just like one of those, kind of reminded me of that Lady Gaga movie that we haven't seen.
Oh, with the Bradley Cooper?
I don't know. Some country movie.
Yeah, that's with Bradley Cooper.
Okay. Then yes, that one.
You were thinking that.
Yeah. Like some romance in a bar.
Okay.
And being poor.
Okay.
And a hick.
Uh-huh. Now that you read There's No Such Thing as Safe, now what do you think?
It's a lot of the same of what I've seen in the trailers, but with a vengeful ex-boyfriend.
No. It is... Oh,
no,
no, you dropped
it.
my book!
I put it on your lap.
It slid off my lap. It's a fantasy novel. And that's not a guitar, it's a violin. Because one of our main characters steals souls by playing the violin.
Okay.
Because he's a monster. Monsters in this world are born from traumatic, violent deaths. And,
violin deaths.
So funny. Anyway. I kind of picked, like... The way I describe this book is almost a Romeo and Juliet, both monsters. However, there's not really romance in it. It's just the sense where there's a main girl character who is with a political, like, she's the daughter of a political leader of the town Verity. And then the other political leader, family is the boy who plays the violin, like, it's his parents, his adoptive parents. And through situations, both characters meet, and shit hits the fan in the town, and they're trying to fix it. Okay. I'm sure they'll fall in love, and whatever, by the end. This is a duology. So I've read the first book, and there's some kind of love tension between these two teens, but it's not really like Romeo and Juliet love in that sense. But it's just how I explain it.
Okay. So I got 0 right.
You didn't do very well on this one. I tried to do good with my books. A lot of the books that came out last year are like just words and flowers or like a cute little artistic filigree. It's not really, doesn't say anything about a book, whereas this one, there's kind of little snippets, but it's still very big. You tried your best. Anyway, I always enjoy doing these little book cover challenges with my husband and seeing how well the marketing team is doing with their book cover art to synopsis mix-ups. So, yay! Until next time, I love you guys, and I hope you like this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you've ever done these cover synopsis challenges and how well did you do. And until next time, bye!